Under pressure from Samuel Chukwueze, but Silva manages to pull it back into the box. Emil Smith-Rowe got the faintest of touches, and then it was Phil Foden who swung at it with his left foot. There was a big deflection, and I thought Bernd Leno was going to be caught out there. Thankfully, Jamie, that went just wide, but your heart was in your mouth as Foden struck the shot, because once it was deflected, it could have gone anywhere. I think it hit Joachim Andersen on the way through. Thankfully, went behind for a corner.
Well, it was an attempted clearance, wasn't it, from Emil Smith-Rowe? It fell invitingly for Foden. He got the effort away.
Feeds it towards Mateus Nunes. Now Bernardo Silva. Oh, clever ball for Nunes. Bings it across the face of goal. It's going to fall for Foden. Twists back onto his right foot. A good save from Bernd Leno. He couldn't get the angle for the left-footed shot, Foden, because of Ryan Sessegnon, who checked back onto his right foot. Didn't quite get enough power on it, Jamie, but it still goes down as a good save from Bernd Leno.
Yeah, it was a good save. He got the effort away, wrong-footed Ryan Sessegnon, then got it onto his right foot and shot towards goal. But it all came about after some lovely work from Bernardo Silva. He really does get them playing.
I know, here comes Nouri down the far side, the former Wolves man. Another good signing last season. Here's Mark Gay now, every outfield player in the Fulham half, as Rodri looks to pick out Nunes, right hand side of the box, whips a curling cross in. Haaland went up, he couldn't get there. It's touched in. Is there a flag on this near side? No, there isn't. And it's Antoine Semenyo. I think a couple of Fulham players looked across, half hoping there was going to be an offside flag, and didn't come. Semenyo from close range has just turned it past Bernd Leno. Just when we started to look as if we were containing them well enough and easing our way into the game, City have finally broken the deadlock. It's Antoine Semenyo who, as I say, does it to us on a regular basis. He just got that all-important touch. Jamie Haaland, I think, we'll have a look at the replay, got the header. It was a dangerous cross that came in. Haaland won the header and just sent it down towards goal. He got in ahead of Calvin Bassey, and then it's a tap-in really for Semenyo. And nothing much Bernd Leno can do about that.
No, if you're being a little bit critical, you might say that Calvin's maybe the wrong side. It's not a good defensive header from Berger, is it?
Berger, I thought it was Haaland who got his head to it. Looking at the replay, it went over Erling Haaland. Sander Berger's headed it down right in front of Antoine Semenyo. So you'd have to say, after I said at the beginning of the game, we don't want to be contributing and giving away soppy goals by Nunes, but nothing illegal according to the referee. Iwobi gets there for Fulham, finds Raul Jimenez. He feeds it through nicely for Emil Smith-Rowe, and he turns it on for Harry Wilson into the box. Trying to feed it through, it comes back to him, left-footed shot. Keeper goes down and makes a good save. I thought Harry was going to shoot on the run there, Jamie. He tried to feed it through to Emil Smith-Rowe, and then reacted very quickly when it came back to him off the defender. Struck it well, hard and low, but good save from the keeper.
Yeah, when they commit players forward, it does give you spaces in behind. He almost got that lucky ricochet off the defender, Mark Gay. He opened up. Harry on his stronger left side. Good save, wasn't it, from the keeper diving to his right?
Yeah, went down low, and here comes Samuel Chukwueze again for Fulham. This is much better. And in the end, he was crowded out, but Harry Wilson there with Fulham's first effort on target. Forcing a good save. I wasn't too sure when he went to feed it through to Emil Smith-Rowe if Emil might have been offside, but here come Manchester City. Out it goes to Semenyo, left-hand side. We're exposed here. Committed a lot of players forward. Oh, and there it is. It's Nico O'Reilly to make it two. Well, we committed a lot of men forward, and it was lightning stuff. Pep Guardiola's on the pitch celebrating with Phil Foden. You could see the break was on, Jamie. We had too many players committed forward. Joachim Andersen tried to take Haaland out, I think, just inside the Manchester City half. We'll have to see whether the...
Yeah, he's been booked retrospectively.
He has been, yeah. But once they broke, it went out to Semenyo. I thought he was possibly in a position to hurt us with the second goal. But as he carried it forward, we were getting men back, but he just pushed it in behind. Nico O'Reilly, that's a really clever and accomplished finish from the youngster. From a tight angle, he's just floated it over the keeper. And now we could be in trouble. It's 2-0 to Manchester City.
You have to say it's a really good advantage from the referee. Sometimes I feel they look to try and stop things, but he kept it going. He knew that Manchester City had that player over. It's a lovely little disguised pass from Semenyo. Good running off the ball. and he just chipped it over the advancing goalkeeper.
We need to get a goal back before half-time, I think. But that's easier said than done. Here's Sander Berger. Taken off him by Ait-Nouri. Forward to Foden. Here's Haaland onto the left foot. Well, it's 3-0. Joachim Andersen is furious. He's straight over to the referee, complaining about something. Paul Tierney, I'm not sure, is particularly bothered, but Erling Haaland there, as he always does. When he gets up, a chance around the edge of the box, had just placed it in the bottom corner. It was it just all happened so quickly, Jamie, doesn't it? It's hard to see. We lost the ball around the halfway line, and the next thing you know, Phil is up to the edge of the box. Haaland works it onto his left foot, and it's in. He just strokes it into the bottom corner, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he shifts the ball around one side to the other so quickly. I think he's managed to nutmeg Calvin Bassey here when he got it onto the left foot. I think it's straight through the legs, it is, and that opens up the space, makes it difficult for the goalkeeper, but he's found his corner.
That one's headed into the path of Harry Wilson, who feeds it into the box for Raul Jimenez. He's going to goal, I think. He's turned it past the keeper. And in the end, you thought, all right, it might not be going in, but it's going to fall in front of Emil Smith-Rowe to just tap it in. And he couldn't quite get there, Jamie, and that could be a massive moment in the game, because approaching half-time, if we could have got one back, he's trying to score, Raul. He's not trying to pass it to, well, I'm not sure, is he?
We have to say it's a poor header, isn't it, from Mark Gahey. It opened up the space. We were 3-on-2 momentarily.
Just in line with the 18-yard box. Back it goes towards Harry Wilson. Managed to find Emil Smith-Rowe. I'm not quite sure how, and Emil got the shot away early with the right foot. The keeper touched that, I think. He went down to the near post, so it will be a corner to Fulham. I thought Harry Wilson had almost given up on that, Jamie, and we'd lost possession, but City took their eye off the ball, literally, and Emil Smith-Rowe got in and got a shot away. Cherky are both coming on. And Cherky, now Fulham attacking down the left-hand side with Kevin. He's done well. Well, it's Ryan Sessegnon, in fact, who swings the cross in. Couldn't quite get it clear. No, it was Kevin who got the cross in. Turn of foot there, and he gets it back, Josh, and shot on target. The keeper had to deal with good combination from Josh King and Kevin, and in the end it's another corner to Fulham, so it's 3-0 in corners in this second half. He did well to get the shot away.